Cold gang. First round draft pick.
Welcome to another episode of Cold Game. I'm your host, Isaiah Dotson. I'm here with my co-host, Malcolm Benell. Cuz, what it do?
What it do, cuz?
Instant classic.
Man, I don't know how to feel, cuz.
Man, Pacers lose at the buzzer beater to LeBron and the Lakers, 120 to 119. Luka drives it in with a little floater down the lane. Bounces off the front of the rim. Bron tips it in. Game time. Man, cuz, give me your thoughts and just your initial reaction, just watching it, how you feel about it.
Man, if you watch the game from the jump, you know LeBron didn't get off to a hot start. They was tracking throughout the game if he would actually get 10 points. He was close to like 1,283 games consecutively having 10-point games. So down that stretch in the fourth quarter, LeBron just turned it on. I mean, he turned it all the way on. He finished the game with 13 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists. Luka Doncic was kind of carrying that team tonight, 34 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists. But just down that stretch, first off, I don't know, cuz why do we wait so long to put Halliburton in the game? Is he just like a prize commodity? Like we can only see him, you know, when necessary, absolutely necessary. Like we down 10, we fighting back. You know, I see him throw Siakam in the game. We running with Nembhard. We're running with Ben Shepherd. I'm like, okay, when is Halliburton coming back? You know, I look up. It's 2-3 minutes left in the game. We just now checking him in. I'm like, come on, like I get it. We was going to Nembhard a lot down the stretch. I mean, he had a couple of questionable shots. He made some, but I want to see Halliburton with that rock, man. I want to see Halliburton with that rock down the stretch. And mind you, I said this was my finals matchup. So you know I was tuned in, and I heard the announcer say after the game, he said, man, this game had playoff vibes. I'm saying because y'all looking at the NBA finals. You know, that's the two teams y'all gonna see square out. So I mean, and like I said, it's bittersweet, man. That's LeBron James, my favorite player of all time, versus my team, the Indiana Pacers. So, you know, I didn't know how to feel when he tipped that ball in. I didn't know. I was just sitting there just staring at the screen. What do you say, cuz?
Because I was upset the whole time. You know, I was upset because they coming down court. We get the defensive rebound. Our last possession, Tyrese just cooked Luka for the end one. Just the previous possession put us up a point. We get the ball back. First of all, you take Tyrese out of the game. I ain't never seen that offensive defensive substitution from Carlisle ever. When we start taking Tyrese out, he's 6'6" point guard. When we start taking him out the game for defensive possessions. So that's the first thing I'm seeing that bothered me. And then, okay, we get to stop. And we going up the court. They got Nembhard with the ball, and I see Tyrese on the sideline. I'm like, time out. Why we not calling the timeout to put the ball in Tyrese's hands? What are we doing? So that whole last possession, I already knew. I said, oh, yeah, I see how this is going to go. Oh, we acting crazy. Carlisle ain't call a timeout, man. That's disrespectful, man. That's very disrespectful. Tyrese our best player. You call a timeout and you get Tyrese the ball, man. You know, and to see how it unfolded, man, they let Luka just walk it up court. I mean, and Bron got the tip in. I see Jarris Walker. He didn't even jump, bro. What are you doing? You supposed to be at the rim with him. Everybody at the rim. Luka had the floater. Why is not everybody should be at the rim crashing? Y'all already know the time, man. That's like it's like you got to be aware of the game situation, man. That's intangibles. Everybody should be at the rim, smacking at the ball, man. Like Bron was the only one at the rim. So that's what happened, man. Bron game time this, man. Pacers take the L. They snap our 6-game winning streak. And we was down the whole game, and then we kept getting close. And each time we getting close, we let them continue to make runs. So let's just not look at the last possession, even though that's what it came down to. Throughout the whole game, and they going on runs. I mean, they went on a 16-0 run on us at the close of second. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, dudes out there, they just want to get some camera time with Bron. It seems like they know, the fan, the game is on ESPN. A lot of lights and camera action in the building. Bron been talking crazy on the Pat McAfee show, before the game, man. What's your thoughts on that, cuz?
I mean, he said it on the Pat McAfee show. Pat asked him, when are you going to retire? Like, what is that conversation come up every year? And LeBron said, well, I retire when my mind tells me to stop playing. He said, when I'm physically checked out, when I'm mentally checked out, I retire. And so you see that, down the stretch to the last tenths of a second, LeBron was the only one still checked in. Everybody else thought, oh, Luka threw up the floater. Everybody's looking. Is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? LeBron ready to make another play. Everybody else waiting to see if Luka going to game him. No, LeBron's going to game you. He's sitting here still playing. Everybody else is done playing. LeBron's going to play to the last tenth of a second. And that's what he did. He tipped the ball right on the end. I was waiting to see that replay. I'm like, man, there's no way he got that off. I mean, clearly off of his fingertips, the ball, I was like, okay, maybe it was a goaltender. Nope, the ball came out the rim. LeBron just gained him, box him out. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a great play by the greatest player ever. But, I mean, damn. I don't know. Good.
Then on the surface, I mean, you can look at the rundown. Our starting five, I mean, they were solid. Everybody was solid. Man, it was just it's a game of runs. That's all it is. It's a game of runs. I mean, and then it was at one point at the game, it looked like didn't nobody want to check Austin Reeves in that second quarter. Austin Reeves was doing whatever he wanted to. I ain't like that. Like, bro, somebody got to put him on his back. Somebody got to do something. You can't just let Austin Reeves just cook like that because he was cooking. So, man, I'm glad to see the fight because we was down at 1 point 10. I think after Rui Hachimura, after he hit them 2 3-pointers. I mean, they stretched the lead back out. We came right back down, got 2 easy buckets. I mean, we just kept on fighting, man. So that's the fight we got. We've been in these tight, close games for a minute. The Pacers, they've been fighting for these past 6 games. It's been back and forth. We've been won in some amazing ways, but this is the first devastating loss. But it's not nothing that we can't bounce back from. The Lakers needed it more than us,
right?
Because we've been winning. We on a 6-game win streak. They was losing. They on a losing streak. They trying to find themselves right now. So, 4-game losing streak. So, I mean, I'm ready to bounce back, man. Who we got next? That's what I'm looking at, man. Who we got next, man? Because we got to get some get back. That loss is going to sit on us for a minute.
Next up, we got a back-to-back tomorrow. We're at Washington. We got the Wizards, man. I want to go out and step on the Wizards. I mean, step on them, you know what I'm saying, just to get that bitter taste out of my mouth. I want to, put a 150 on them, and get back on that train. And then on this weekend, we got them Thunder. So, nice little 3-game stretch, the Lakers came to us. We go to Washington, and we shoot out to Oklahoma City to see what SGA got.
All right, yeah. So the Pacers lose to the Lakers. We right back at it versus the Wizards on Thursday. Pacers lose to the Lakers 120-119 on LeBron buzzer beater at the Gainbridge. So we won't get no get back at least from LeBron for another year if he comes back. We'll turn our attention to March Madness. We're gonna preview the Sweet 16 Friday's games. We got a preview of Thursday games. If you missed yesterday's episode, we got a full episode on YouTube out right now previewing Thursday's games. But we're gonna preview Friday's games. It's a lot of good matchups on Friday. So, like I said, if you haven't, go check out our preview for Thursday's games. We got you all covered there. But it's a lot of good matchups on Friday, too. So we want to get y'all prepared and ready for that. First game we're going to start off with is Ole Miss versus Michigan State. Izzo, he's a straight dog, man. He came out, let him know. I like his stance on this. He came out, let everybody know, man. He's not worried about recruiting for next year. He's not worried about the transfer portal. He don't care. He said he would be doing a disservice to his players that he got in this program right now if he's looking forward to next year. Because right now, they in the Sweet 16, they got an opportunity to change their lives, their kids' lives, and their grandkids' life. People are going to remember this for a long time. So he's fully focused on helping these kids out right now and game planning, man. I respect the hell out of that. That's real, because it's deep like that. What's your thoughts about that game? Because who you got winning? What's your thoughts about that matchup?
Give me Michigan State. I like Tom Izzo. I don't know if Ole Miss is ready. I mean, they had a great run. I mean, North Carolina, Iowa State, but I don't think they played a team like Michigan State yet. And I would just love to see that because I got Michigan beating Auburn in that upper tier bracket. So I want to see that Michigan State-Michigan game for that Elite Eight. So, yeah, give me Michigan and Tom Izzo.
Okay. Following that game, we got a rivalry matchup between UK and Tennessee. UK's already beat Tennessee twice this year. Will the third time be a charm? What's your thoughts about that, cuz?
I don't know if third time would be the charm. I like how UK's playing. UK got some nice talent out there. I watched their last game against Illinois. And that was the Illinois team I really liked. I thought the Illinois team was pretty good. But same with Tennessee, they beat a good UCLA team to get here. So I think it'll be a close game, but give me Kentucky over Tennessee.
Okay. Next game we got I get my pick. I got Tennessee winning that one, cuz.
Okay.
I got Tennessee beating Kentucky, and I got Ole Miss beat Michigan State. Next game, Michigan versus Auburn. Dusty May got this new team, got Michigan making a run. We got Auburn, Coach Bruce Pearl. He has a contender for National Player of the Year over there in Johnny Broome. But Johnny Broome, he's going to get some 2 7-footers. Flag Gold and Danny Wolf. And them boys both can hoop. What's your prognosis about that game? Who you got taking that one?
As I just said, I got Michigan taking that game. There might be an upset with some, but like you said, Michigan got them 2-footers out there, man. I don't know how you can stop that. It's like anytime they miss a shot, them boys is cleaning up offensive rebounds, putting them right back in, kicking them back out every. So Auburn better come in there and box out and don't miss that many shots because, I don't know if they can handle that rebound margin. Let me see if they have the teams. Yeah. Michigan, they average 10 offensive rebounds a game, but it looks like Auburn averages 11. So we'll see. It's going to be a good rebounding matchup, but give me that slight to Michigan. I think Michigan will take Auburn.
I'm taking Auburn. It's going to be, it's levels to it. Bruce Pearl, he's been doing this a long time. And Auburn, I like they physical, aggressive style of play. I know Dusty May gonna have his boys ready to play. I mean, especially after they've been in these close games. They've been going down to the wire, but these Auburn boys from Bama, they down south, man. They gonna teach Danny Wolf, who this is his first year playing high major Division I. They're gonna teach him a little lesson. Moving on, we got Houston versus Purdue in the game of the night. Kelvin Sampson makes his return. He's been to multiple consecutive Sweet 16s. Purdue, they trying to get back to the Final Four. Braden Smith, he's leading the charge for Purdue. Matt Painter has his team playing hot right now at the right time. What you look for in that game? What's the keys to winning? Who you got winning?
Man, first off, I say I hate to say this, but I got Houston winning. But the key for Purdue, man, keep that Trey Kaufman, Braden Smith pick and roll going. I mean, I say y'all best bet, keep the ball in Braden Smith hands and let Trey Kaufman get busy around that rim. But I don't know. Houston's high right now. Houston's hot. I really like the kid Cryer from Michigan, as I said. He was hooping his last game. So, from Houston. Did I say Michigan, cuz?
LJ Cryer from
Houston.
from Houston.
Cryer from Houston. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I say Michigan, but I don't know. I feel like there was a couple sweet games on their way to here. Houston, had a couple of sweet games. I mean, I don't think that game against Gonzaga was too sweet, but this will be a big test for them, but also a huge test for Purdue. So I think Houston will finish them off, though. What do you think, cuz?
I got Houston stumping on them. I got Houston stomping on Purdue. I think Houston's just too athletic. They got too many shooters, and they play too much of aggressive defense. So I definitely got Houston running through Purdue. Well, we'll see. I mean, Purdue is Purdue. They used to these big time matchups, so we'll see how they do. All right. Any final thoughts, man? Give me your final thoughts about today, cuz. Give me your final thoughts about what you've seen, man. Your feelings. Just let me get it off your chest, cuz.
I mean, LeBron James just put me to sleep. He gonna put me to sleep like a little baby. Just gonna tuck me in and give me a little bottle, just like I just did my baby. Tucked her right on there, kissed her on the cheek. Good night, baby. That's how LeBron just did me. and just sit there. Everybody in Indianapolis home. And like I said yesterday, LeBron, he doesn't like playing in Indiana. Shout out to him though for hopping on the Pat McAfee show, really putting on, shout out to Pat McAfee, really on some Indiana Naptown stuff. But yeah, he just put me right on the bed because I was like, come on, cuz let's go ahead and get our show in, so I can lay down and think about what LeBron just did to us, man. So shout out to LeBron, man. He's still my favorite player of all time. But I just, respectfully, I don't like what you did to my Pacers, man. So, and also, I want to bring this up because I see that, LeBron James tried to clear the air on the Stephen A situation on the Pat McAfee show. And then there's this clip going up now where Stephen A said, man, if LeBron would have touched me, I would have swung on him. And I said, oh, my goodness. Come on now, Stephen A. Come on now. Now you really clickbaiting. And then he tweeted out that, if he would have watched the whole clip, I would have said I would have got my ass beaten, all this stuff. Of course, I know you said that, but even that would have came out your mouth. You ain't swinging on LeBron James, man. LeBron could have slapped you upside your head. I would think you would have shelled up, But when you're on these podcasts and you got that camera in your face, you gotta, kind of stick your chest out a little bit. But I would love to see a 5'7" Stephen A. Smith swing on the 6'9" LeBron James. Come on now. That's not even. He would have got banned. He would have got banned from every NBA arena. Lost his job.
If that would have happened, man, if they would have got into it on the sideline, he would have yelled out. You know what I told him, cuz?
What was that?
Cold game.
Cold game.
Cold game. First round draft pick.